How to assemble the canopy. The canopy is a great way to keep your children or your belongings dry while cycling around. It provides weatherproof protection for 2 small children, or 1 up to the age of 5. It has to be used with a honeycomb board, and if you're putting children in it, a child seat as well. For this job you will need a bullet with a honeycomb board, a 13mm spanner, a 5mm hex key, a torque wrench with a 5mm hex key attachment, and some high performance grease. In the box you will find the top, the sidebars, and the canopy tent. Assembling the tent. Make sure to look inside all areas of the tent when doing this. Take the canopy tent and remove all packaging, including all zip ties from inside the tent. Stand the canopy on the pins and move the windows aside to give access to the frame. Then bring the hooks down to the ground. Take the front stay bar and pull it up towards the front of the tent to give the tent its shape. Next, assemble the roof bars on either side. Standing to one side of the tent, take the 2 bars and clip the second bolt into the first hinge. With one hand holding the rear of the tent frame, use the palm of your other hand to push the 2 bars together. You can use your body to support the tent, and be careful not to trap your fingers between the bars. Hold firmly in place and tighten with a torque wrench and 5mm hex key attachment, alternately to 10 Nm. Repeat the process on the other side. Then secure the 6 red loops on the cover over the bolts on the frame. Next, remove the 2 bolts from the rear of the inside of the tent, grease them and place them to one side. If you're installing the canopy in combination with a seat, these bolts are not needed. The canopy is now ready to be placed on the bike. Begin by raising the handlebar on your bike to its maximum height to give you space for the canopy. Undo the Velcro tabs at the rear of the tent. Lift the canopy directly over the cargo area to avoid scratching the frame on the bike. Lower the rear of the canopy first underneath the cables, ensuring the Velcro tabs stay open. And place the pins in the mounting holes either side of the frame. Then lower the front into place. Push the clips into place between the honeycomb board and the bike frame. Secure the Velcro pads over the top tube of the bike. If you are not installing a child seat, take the bolts you greased earlier and place them through the frame of the canopy, then through the frame of the bike, and secure the nut with the 13mm spanner. This will ensure they are flush with the frame of the tent. If you're installing a child seat, skip this step and continue with the canopy assembly before watching the video on how to install your chosen seat. The link to these are in the description below. The canopy tent should now be firmly in place. Assembling the sidebars. Take the sidebars and unscrew the bolts using a 5mm hex key and 13mm spanner, and apply grease to both of them. The sidebars should push into the fabric of the tent, not face inwards towards the cargo area. Place the bar into the mount of the bike frame, but don't screw into place yet. Align the other end of the bar with the corresponding opening at the rear of the tent. Place the longer of the screws with a washer through the bar, through the fabric of the tent, then through the bike frame. Secure the lock nut in place with the 13mm spanner until tight. Finally, screw the shorter bolt into place from underneath the bike using a 5mm hex key until it is flush with the frame. Repeat this process with the second sidebar. Finally, undo all the Velcro of the sidebar pads. Loop the strap around the bar and secure in place. Pull the corner cover over the bar and secure. Then place the large flap over the whole bar and secure all of the Velcro. Ensure to stretch the flaps fully over the bars, as this will affect the use of the window zips. Repeat on the second bar. Assembling the top. Unroll the top cover and remove all packaging. Orientate the top with the bike and begin by placing sunshade A over the rear of the tent and secure the Velcro to the sides, pulling taut but not tight, avoiding cables and the easy up stem lifter. Next, take the small section of window and pull it over sunshade A, securing it in place using the bolts, avoiding cables and the easy up stem lifter. Then pull sunshade B over the top half of the tent and secure the Velcro on the top bars, pulling taut but not too tight. Lift the top cover high over the whole tent, ensuring that the Velcro on the top bars attaches in the correct area and not too early, so the fabric is not stretched too tight. Then secure onto the bolts at the front of the tent and secure the Velcro. If the top cover is stretched too tight, the fabric may break. Finally, zip and Velcro the windows shut. Allow all the fabric to stretch overnight before use, so opening and closing the windows becomes easier. You now have a fully assembled canopy.